Thursday, June the 4th, 2020, I headed to North Texas to get some work done on the property. I brought my varmint caliber 20 GPC to test on some coyotes and varmints. The 20 GPC is a Wildcat caliber from Mad Dog Weapon Systems. They use a 6.8 SPC case necked down to a 20 caliber bullet. I'm using a custom load, shooting the Sierra 39 grain Blitzking bullet at 4,020 FPS. I'd be hunting under a near full moon. The wind was at 10 to 15 miles per hour coming directly out of the south. When the sounder showed up, there was a powerful thunderstorm blowing in from the northwest, and the wind started swirling. I was worried I was going to get busted. I set up on the road. This would be about a 90 to 100 yard shot. Using a small varmint caliber bullet that's fast expanding, I knew I had to take a headshot. The hogs looked comfortable, so I planned to take the biggest sow in the group, and we'll pick up the action from here. I'm thinking half of the hogs that I shoot on this property are by chance. I was literally bringing my Primos Alpha Dog caller at the edge of this road to start calling in coyotes. We had a massive storm about to blow in, so I only had maybe about a 45-minute window. When I was coming down the hill, I kept scanning across the field to make sure I wasn't going to get busted. The next thing I saw was a group of piglets coming out in the field, so I quietly dropped everything I can, ran up the hill, and it's a rocky hill. I'm surprised they didn't hear me, but I think the thunderstorm was keeping my sound down. Came back down the hill, again making noise on those rocks, planted myself in the middle of that road, and as you could tell, it took me a while to line up on this big sow, and I knew it had to be a headshot, and it absolutely jelloed her. Check this out. In all my years of hog hunting, this is the first time I've ever used a varmint bullet on a hog. Now, I have shot a hog with a 204 before, but I was using a 45 grain soft point, and soft points are very doable for game animals, but this was literally a Sierra Blitzking, which means it expands really quickly. So my curiosity has to get in here. I got to see what happened. If you're not into this, you might want to just delete this right now, because this is going to get a little bit nasty. I'm going to bet it didn't go too deep into her. Yeah, that just jelloed her really quickly. Point of impact. I'm at the yep, here it is right here. I felt it right there. Oh, gross. Right here is where the bullet entered. Here is where it expanded. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Right there. Not that much of an expansion, but it absolutely jelloed her. What I'm really curious about is if it broke her spine. Nope, spine feels pretty intact still. Yeah, I guess there was just enough damage. And I don't know how far the bullet went in. I didn't even check to see if it exited. Let me roll her over. I don't think the bullet went through. Yeah, there's no exit. Absolutely no exit on the other side. At a distance of 90 yards, the Sierra 39 grain Blitzking bullet shot with a 20 GPC hit this 210-pound sow at 3,600 feet per second, delivering 1,122 foot-pounds of energy, completely melting her into the ground with one shot to the neck. Hope you enjoyed this hunt with this custom caliber. I'll be using the same setup for varmints and coyotes, shooting long range from the deck of this house, so stay tuned for my next adventure.